Ladies and gentlemen, the regular session of the Sangguniang Panglungsod is about to commence. Everyone, please rise.
Silence po. As the elected City Vice Mayor and the presiding officer, this 23rd regular session is now called to order. Roll call, please.
The members of the Sangguniang Panglungsod, Honorable Michael Gerard T. Morada, Honorable Galileo P. Angeles, Honorable Jennifer Spy T. Toledo, Honorable Oscar M. Gozos II, Honorable Rio Fernicol H. Ronquillo, Honorable Venice D. Manalo, Honorable Miguel P. Lina III, Honorable Merlo P. Silva, Honorable Avior R. Rocafort, Honorable Ralph Peter S. Umali, Honorable Aris D. Macala, Honorable Percival V. Loho, Honorable Windy P. Lat, Honorable Angela Antoinette B. Bautista, and the presiding officer, Honorable City Vice Mayor Camille Angeline M. Lopez.
Do we have a quorum?
We have a quorum.
May I request the Honorable Merlo Silva for the leading of the invocation and the singing of the national anthem.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good morning sa pinakamagandang Vice Mayor ng Luzon, Dalipa at sa lahat ng mga gwapo at magandang miyembro ng Sanggunian at sa ating mga staff, sa ating mga bisita, isa hong mapagpalang umaga. Sumandali ho nating ilagay ang ating mga sarili sa presensya ng ating Panginoong Diyos. Panginoon Diyos na buhay na may gawa ng langit at lupa, sa umagang ito, kami po ay nagpapasalamat sa bagong buhay na patuloy niyong pinahihiram sa amin. Sa amin ng mabubuting gawa at sa amin ng mabubuting puso, inyo pong patuloy na dumaloy sa amin ang lahat ng iyon, Panginoon Diyos. Panginoon Diyos na makapangyarihan sa lahat, kami po ay muling naririto upang pag-usapan namin, pagtalakayan ang lahat ng mga bagay na nauukol sa ikabubuti at ikaunlad ng aming lungsod at ng aming mga minamahal na kababayan. Panginoon, kami po ay iyong patnubayan at lahat ng aming gagawin ito ay nauukol sa iyong at makakalugod sa iyo, Panginoon Diyos. Ang lahat ng ito ay hinihingi namin sa pamamagitan ng iyong anak na si Jesus Cristo na naghahari no at ngayon magpasawalang hanggan. Amen. Atin hong ilagay ang ating kanang kamay sa ating kaliwang dibdib at buong giting nating aawitin ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Good morning po sa ating lahat. We now proceed with our privilege hour. Honorable Attorney Gali Angeles, you are recognized.
Magandang umaga po mga kasama. Pansamantala po natin papanoodin yung aking isang munting presentation para po sa pagkilala sa isa sa ating mga kapitan ng lungsod ng Lipa, ang kapitan po ng Barangay Dagatan. Please play. Laksa-laksan mo.
Ako po si Kapitan Espiritu ng Barangay Dagatan. Ako ay pampitong anak at ang aking amay data rin kapitan. Ako'y huling bumalik at tayo magsiservisyo muli.
Ano po ang nangyari sa insidente kasama si Councilor Mendoza ng Camarines Norte?
Ang nangyari po noon, halos pareho silang may mali dahil hindi sila nagbigayan. Ito namang si Konsyal ay nasa tamang daan, medyo matulin nga lang, at ito namang van ay papasok naman sa Gentle Giant kung saan ay magpapacheck ng sasakyan. Ang ginawa ko na lamang ay dito na natin gawin kung kayo ay papayag. Tapos tinignan ko yung mga damage ng mga sasakyan hanggang sa napagkasundo ko sila. Konsihal, ang sabi ko na lang ay siya, sir, ay malayo pa palang biyahin nyo, mas mabuting na ipapacheck ang inyong motor bago kayo umalik sa motor shop. At sinabi ko na pakialalayan si Konsihal at ayusin yung gawa dahil malayo ka akong takbo, dapat ka akong makarating ng mga institusyon at safe.
Maaari niyo po bang ibahagi at ano po ang leksyon na maaari pong matutunan ng ibang public servants at ng kapwa Pilipino sa ginawa niyo pong kabayanihan?
Maging sincere sa paglilingkod at kinakailangan ay naglilingkod na may malasakit, kaya ay pinipretend ko na kunyaring ako yung nasa lagay ni Konsihal. Basta ang kailangan magtrabaho lang ng ayos, na naaayon sa batas at na nagtatrabaho may malasakit. Yun lang.
Malagod ko pong ibinabahagi ang kabayanihan na nagawa na isa sa ating mga kagalang-galang na kapitan. Nais ko pong gawaran at pagmalaki si Kapitan Resty Recon ng Barangay Dagatan sa kabayanihan niya ng tulungan ng isang konsihal mula sa bayan ng Santa Elena, Camarines Norte. Nagpapasalamat po ako kay Kapitan dahil sa pinamalas niyang pagiging lipenyo, likas na matulungin at may kapwa-tao. Dahil sa nagawang kabutihan ni Kapitan, ginawaran po ng Sangguniang Pangbayan ng Santa Elena, Camarines Norte ng isang resolusyon na kumikilala sa kabayanihan na isang lipenyong lingkod bayan. May we also ask this august body for commendation of Kapitan Resty Recon of Barangay Dagatan for his unwavering dedication to public service. Isa siyang tunay na lipenyo at nagpapasalamat kaming lahat, Kapitan, sa iyong kabutihan. Narito po si Kapitan Resty Recon ngayon. I respectfully move that it be referred to a proper committee, and likewise we will ask a resolution later on na recognizing his assistance and exemplary performance as a public servant. So may it be referred to a proper
Matter brought up is referred to the Committee on Good Government.
Thank you. And I would like to also ask Kapitan Resty Recon if he can share with us a few details of what happened. I respectfully for the suspension of the rules.
Any second? Duly seconded, rules suspended. Kapitan?
Konti salita lang, tapos siguro pasasalamat lang. Ano. Doon na ako, Kap. Dito na lang, Kap. Dito. Para...
Magandang umaga po sa lahat. Una po ako'y nagpapasalamat sa Sangguniang Panlunsod sa hindi ko po akalain na yung pong aking simpleng pagtulong ay makakarating sa ganitong paraan. Dahil sa yung pong nangyaring aksidente ay ginawa ko lang po ang aking tungkulin. At ipinretend ko po na kung sakaling halimbawa ako ang nasa malayong lugar na nangangailangan ng tulong, kaya po nasistihan ko si konsehal ng ganon. Ang nangyari po, nagkaroon ng aksidente, pagkatapos ay siya ay malayo pa ang biyahe, sinamahan ko siya pagkatapos namin mapagkasunduan, sinamahan ko siya sa isang pagawaan ng motor at inahabiling ko po siya doon sa talyer. Sabi ko ipakiayos kasi malayo pa ang biyahe ni konsehal, kailangan babiyahe siya ng safe at makarating sa kanila ng ligtas. At noong time na yun din po ay may tumawag din sa akin na kailangan din ng kasunod na tulong at kailangan din po ako. Inahabiling ko po si konsehal sa hepe ng aming barangay at sinabi ko huwag iiwanan hanggat hindi okay ang motor at saka si konsehal at i-inform ako kung okay na lahat. Yun lamang po ang ginawa natin. Ang sinabi ko lamang po ay nagtrabaho ng may malasakit. Maraming salamat po sa Sangguniang Panlungsod. Thank you po.
Thank you po, Kapitan.
Maraming salamat po. I respectfully move for the issuance of a resolution commending and recognizing.
Re-resume ko lang po yung session.
Resume.
Session resumes.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I respectfully move for the issuance of a resolution commending and recognizing the exemplary performance of our Barangay Captain Resty Recon for his assistance to the said public officer, and of course yung pong pagpupugay sa kanya sa karangalang ibinigay niya sa lungsod ng Lipa bilang pagtulong doon sa na-aksidente po.
Any second?
Second. Madam Chair.
Seconded by Honorable Silva, Loho, Manalo, Rocafort, Umali, Macala, Bautista, Toledo. Discussion?
Chair.
Okay, you are recognized.
Gusto lang kong personal. Alam mo nyo, ilubuso ang akin ng paghanga sa isang hindi ho bilang kapitan, hindi bilang lingkod bayan, kundi bilang isang Lipeño. Masasabi ho natin na ang ginawa ho ni Kapitan Resty, yun ang tinatawag ho nating may MPS, may malasakit, pangunawa at sakripisyo, Madam Chair. Yun ho ang tunay na pundasyon ng pagiging tunay hong leader ng Lungsod ng Lipa. At sana, Madam Chair, itong ginawa ni Kapitan Resty ay magsilbing isang magandang halimbawa sa lahat ng mamamayan ng Lungsod ng Lipa na tumulong sa mga nangangailangan. Kaya ho, Madam Chair, doon po sa resolution na inihain ng ating kagalang-galang Gali Angeles, tayo po ay sumusuporta at sumisuganda, Madam Chair.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
That is noted po. Any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Maraming salamat po sa kabutihang puso ng ating minamahal na Kapitan Resty Recon sa pagtulong niyo po sa mga nangangailangan po. Thank you po sa hard work po ninyo and yes, always a pride of Lipa. Ayan. Thank you po. Any other privilege po? Please go ahead, Attorney.
Okay. Hindi na yung sampagita, hindi natin tutuloy. Anyway, yung isa pong aking privilege speech, ito po ay patungkol sa mga allowances ng judges. So, meron po kasing inalat na allowances for judges from January to June. Supposedly, there is an allowance appropriated for the judges. Meron po isa dung para po sa isang judge. So, yung judges po are requesting if we can release yung allowance po nila na na-appropriate na natin kasi parang hindi pa po nare-release sa kanila. So, yung further details po nito would be from Council Arbior, and I respectfully move that it be referred to his proper committee, to the proper committee para po mapag-aralan kung baka pwede mo pong ma-release na yung allowances ng judges po. And sa court and judiciaries. Opo. Abi.
Consul of Rocafort, any comments po? No comment?
Paliwanag mo lang ano yung concern ng judges, Consul Abi.
Sige po, Luga, Vice Gob. Madam Chair, ang concern po ng mga judges natin ay yun pong unappropriated amount doon po sa budget allocated sa kanila ay ilipat po doon sa professional services ng atin pong mga judges. So hindi po tayo pwede mag-realign nung panahon na ito po yung privilege ni Attorney Gali at dahil napakaaga, pero ngayon pong June, July, pwede na po tayo mag-realign. So madadagdagan po yung allowances ng ating mga judges. Ito po ay dahil baka ma-misinterpret po ng iba kung bakit natin dadagdagan yung allowances nila. Dahil, Madam Chair, wala pong ibinibigay na o kakaunti po at kulang yung ibinibigay na suporta natin sa mga judges pagdating po dun sa mga seminars na ina-attendan po nila. So, sa halip na humingi po sila sa city government ng suporta, doon na lang po nila kukuhanin sa mga allowances na ibinibigay po ng city government, yung dagdag na gastusin o pambayad sa mga association dues, membership dues ng atin pong mga judges dito sa lungsod ng Lipa.
Alright po, thank you. I'll just refer it po to the Committee on Appropriations.
And Good Government also.
And Good Government. Lead committee will be the Committee on Appropriations.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
Thank you. Any other privilege? Honorable Rocafort, you are recognized.
Madam Chair, honorable members of this august body, magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. Ang atin pong topic for discussion ngayon, Madam Chair, ay yung privilege speech ni Konsehal Mike Lina nung nakaraang linggo na na-refer po sa Committee on Trade and Industry. Yun pong sa BDO, Banco de Oro, Madam Chair. Madam Chair, hindi po dapat ako attend ng hearing dahil hindi ko po ugaling umattend ng hearing ng ibang committee dahil tinatamad ako eh. pero may hearing po ako nung araw na yon, hindi nakisawsaw na rin ako, Madam Chair. Na yun. At doon ko po nakita yung kahalagahan ng privilege speech ni Konsehal Mike. Nung una, akala ko personal lang ito, kaya hindi ko iniintindi. Pero nakita po natin yung malawak na problema na hinaharap ng mga depositor pagdating po sa mga bangko, hindi lamang po ng Banco de Oro o ng BDO, kundi lahat ng bangko na existing sa buong Pilipinas, Madam Chair. Una, doon po sa privilege speech ni Konsehal Mike Lina, nagkataon po na siya ang biktima. At maganda na siya po ang biktima dahil may first-hand na kaalaman siya o personal knowledge doon po sa problema na pinag-uusapan po natin. Ang sabi po ni Konsehal Mike, kung hindi po ako nagkakamali, ay nung sila ay nag-check ng kanilang account, ay nabawasan yung kanilang pera sa bangko. Marami pong mga instances o may instance na meron pong sa social media na nag-post din tungkol dito, pero itinama po ito nung nag-post sa social media dahil inasikaso po siya ng bangko. At ipinaliwanag ng bangko ang naging dahilan kung bakit nawalaan ng pera yung tao na nag-post sa social media. Kung hindi po ako nagkakamali, para lang po tayo ay accurate, ay ang taong ito ay sino ga ito? O yung may nawalan po ng 350,000 doon po sa bangko. Anyway, Madam Chair, inasikaso po siya ng BDO. Pero hindi po lahat ganito ang nangyayari. So, nakita po natin, doon po sa sitwasyon ni Konsehal Mike Lina, na nagreklamo sila sa BDO, hindi po sila inasikaso ng BDO. At ang sinabi po sa kanila ng manager ay imposible daw pong mangyari. Madam Chair, sa panahon ngayon, wala pong imposible. Sakit nga, biglang gumagaling dahil may himala. Yun pa hong mawalan ka ng pera sa bangko, imposible. Wala hong imposible ngayon. Kaya hong gawin. At sa atin hong teknolohiya ngayon, halos lahat kayang i-hack. Ang masakit po dito, pag po malaki ang pera mo sa bangko, pag po mayaman ka, pag po kilala kang tao, diretso ka sa opisina ng manager, asikasuhin ka nila, paupuin, pagkakapihin. Pero pag maliliit po nating kababayan na sumasahod lamang ng magkano, ay hindi ho nila pinapaharap sa manager. O bibihira po na ang manager ay lumabas sa kanyang kapalasyo. Palasyo ang tawag ko sa opisina niya kasi ayaw niyang lumabas eh. Sa kanyang palasyo at sa kanyang kaharian para harapin ang mga maliliit nating depositor na nagkakaproblema sa kanilang bangko at hindi po nila inaasikaso. Sabi ko nga ho, nung umattend dito ang mga manager, ano ho sila, mga Diyos? Dahil hindi ho sila malapitan, mga kababayan po nating nagrereklamo at may concern sa kanila pong mga bangko. Madam Chair, hindi po umattend sa hearing ang ibang bangko, lalo na po ang mga managers ng BDO doon sa patawag ni Konsehal Mikey. Siguro ho, minamahina nila ang sangguniang panglungsod o ang komitiba na nagpatawag at nag-imbita sa kanila para po dito sa hearing. Ngayon, Madam Chair, dahil nakita ho natin ang problema at nakita natin kung paano ang pakikitungo ng mga bangko dito sa ating mga kababayan sa lungsod ng Lipa, nais ko pong mag-issue ang sangguniang panglungsod ng isang resolusyon na dinideklarang persona non grata ang Bangko de Oro sa lungsod ng Lipa. Ganon din, Madam Chair, ang resulta ng pagdedeklara natin bilang persona non grata sa kanila ay ang pagsasarado ng lahat ng branch ng BDO sa lungsod ng Lipa. Pangalawa, Madam Chair, hindi na natin pahihintulutan ang panibagong pagtatayo ng BDO sa lungsod ng Lipa. At pangatlo, Madam Chair, dahil nakita ho natin ang kahalagahan ng ang problemang ito at napag-alaman din po natin na wala po nakukuhang buwis o wala silang ibinabayad, pera lang po doon sa mga regulatory fees na ibinabayad nila sa mayor's permit dahil wala ho silang idinideklarang income. Kumikita lamang po at nagbabayad ang bangko pag may mga loans na yung loans o yung utang ay pinoproseso dito sa lungsod ng Lipa. Pero kung ang loan o utang ay hindi sa lungsod ng Lipa pinoproseso at sa ibang branch, yung ibang branch kung saan siya nakalocate, ang LGU nun ang kumikita at hindi po tayo. Dahil dyan, Madam Chair, nais ko pong idagdag ang mga bangko sa kukuha dapat ng special use permit sa lungsod ng Lipa para ho sila ay magbigay galang sa sangguniang panglungsod at magbigay galang sa mga mahihirap nating kababayan na bago kitain ng pera ay dinideposito sa kanila at hindi nila iniintindi kapag may nagrereklamo. So, aleluya sa mga manager ng bangko. Amen sa kanila kung sila yung mga Diyos-Diyosan, Madam Chair. So, Madam Chair, I move that this matter be referred to the Committee on Finance, considering na ito pong mga bangko ay financial institution para ho magharap-harap kami ng mga Diyos-Diyusan na meron dito sa mga bangko na ito, Madam Chair. And Committee on Trade. The lead committee will be the Committee on Finance, Madam Chair.
Matter brought up is jointly referred to the Committee on Appropriations and Trade and Industry. Lead committee will be the Committee on Appropriations. Privileged Honorable Makala, you are recognized.
Good morning, Madam Presiding Officer, sa lahat po ng mga bisita. We have just received a letter yesterday regarding po doon sa nangyayaring widening project dito sa San Celestino. Ito, babasahin ko ang kontento ng sulat. Sa kinaukulan, ako po si Leonora Pesa Luciano Iguia, at Priscilla Moren, nagmamay-ari ng lupa na aming minana sa aming ina na si Anisha Del Rio ay humihingi ng tulong sa gagawing aksyon sa kadahilanan po na nais po ng DPWH ng karagdagang 4 na metro ng sukat sa lupa na gagawin daw pong bike lanes sa Talisay Garcia Bypass Road Diversion. Kaugnay po nito, ang aming pong sanang pagtutol sa pagbibigay sa kanila ng nasabing sukat ng lupa sapagkat nahagip po nito ang puno ng nara na ilang dekada na din po na nakatanim sa aming mga lupa. Dagdag pa po dito na maliit lang po ang sukat ng lupa na meron kami at kung babawasan pa po ay napakaliit na po na matitira sa amin at sa aming pamilya. Nawa po ay maunawaan nyo kami at sana naman po ay Madam Presiding Officer, please refer to proper committee. At yung concern nila na parang na nalaki ang kinukuha ng para lang kung magkaintindihan na may kino-contest sila na doon sa binayaran ng gobyerno sa kanila ay yung sukat lang niya pero napalaki ata. Just in for case, para lang sa kaalaman ng lahat, maparepero sa tamang committee ba para matingnan natin sa para lang malaman natin, para madinig natin ang hinaing ng mga tagasan Celestino.
Matter brought up is referred to the Committee on Public Works
Land use?
and Land Use. Lead committee would be the Committee on Land Use.
Thank you.
Thank you. Honorable Umali, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Magandang umaga po sa atin lahat. Meron lang po akong sulat na natanggap galing sa ating Office of the Mayor, ang urgent request for a resolution granting authority to the City Mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the Agricultural Training Institute International Training Center on pig husbandry, ITCPH, for the transfer of the ITCPH meat cutting facility. Ma'am, baka pwede lang po ma-refer sa committee para mapag-aralan. Wala lang po sa agenda to, agriculture.
Matter brought up is referred to the Committee on Agri Privilege. Honorable Silva, you are recognized.
Good morning again, Madam Chair. Ang gusto kong dalhin dito sa atin muli sa Sangguniang pag-usapan, ito po tungkol sa property ng Philippine National Railways dito po sa lungsod ng Lipa. Magbubuhat po sa Barangay Pangaw at matatapos po sa Barangay Bugtog, Madam Chair. Alam mo nyo, nakakapanghinayang ho na ang property ito ay nandyan lamang at tinitirahan ho ng ating mga kababayan na hindi ho natin maintindihan kung kailan ho sila paalsin, kung hanggang saan sila, at hindi ho natin ma-regulate sa kadahilanan ho, Madam Chair, na hindi ho ito pag-aari ng pamahalaan ng lungsod ng Lipa. Siguro, Madam Chair, matagal na ho panahon ay nakatiwangwang, matagal na ho panahon na hindi ho pinakikialaman ng pamahalaan ng lungsod ng Lipa. Ang nagiging problema ho natin dito, lalo na in the near future, yung pagdagsa lalo ho ng marami ho nating kababayan o ng taga-ibang bayan na dito ho magtatayo ng mga bahay nila. So, ang nakikita ko, Madam Chair, ito na ho siguro ang panahon na itama natin or atin hong gamitin ang nasabing Philippine National Railways. Na kung saan ho, Madam Chair, mariregulate natin at ang maganda siguro dyan, yun ang nasabing property, ay atin hong iangat ang pamumuhay ng ating mga kababayan na nakatira ho dyan. Hindi ho yung ang bahay ho nila ay gano'n na parang na-i-consider ho natin na parang sa squatter area. Siguro ito na ho ang panahon na bigyan ho natin ng pagkakataon ang ating mga kababayang ito na itaas ho ang kanilang pamumuhay sa pamagitan siguro ng pagbibigay ng magandang programa as a housing project na siguro ang pwedeng mag-shoulder dyan ay lungsod ng Lipa. At yung natitirahang property, napakaliit po, na para gawing karsada. So, pwede pa ho nating magkaroon tayo ng expansion. So, magiging access road po ito ng city government. Instead na tayo ay magbutas pa ng maraming mga property sa iba't ibang bahagi ng lungsod ng Lipa, pag ginawa ho nating access road, ito'y malaki hong bagay sa pagdaloy ho ng traffic, sa problema natin sa trapiko sa lungsod ng Lipa. Kaya Madam Chair, sa tamang panahon siguro, ay tayo ho'y gumawa ng isang resolution requesting the President of the Philippines, Honorable Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos, na ipagamit or ibigay na sa atin ang nasabing property na gagamitin po natin para sa housing project at access road para po sa pampubliko, Madam Chair. So please refer it to the proper committee.
Matter brought up is referred to the Committee on Public Works.
Madami ho ito, Madam Chair, galing ho sa ating butihing mayor. Ito ho ay request ho niya for the passage of a resolution authorizing the mayor to enter into a contract of services relative to consultant for environmental management. And the other one is the consultant for finance, Madam Chair.
Refer to the Committee on Good Government.
And likewise, Madam Chair, letter from the city mayor, request for a resolution granting authority to the mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with Mary Mediatrix Medical Center for their residency training program. Please refer to the committee.
Refer to the Committee on Health.
The other one is request for an ordinance providing for comprehensive guidelines on the regulatory fees imposed on professionals practicing in Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Ways and Means.
And the other one's the resolution authorizing the undersigned to enter a memorandum of understanding with the Department of Information and Communication for the integration of the City of Lipa existing applications and systems being developed by the ICT.
Refer to the Committee on IT.
And the other one is the requesting for the resolution authorizing the undersigned, Mayor Eric Africa, into a deed of donation with Robinson's Land Corporation involving a 493 square meter parcel of land for the development of Burok 4 drainage line at Barangay Marawoy, Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Thank you, Madam.
Privilege. Honorable Spy Toledo, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Magandang umaga po sa ating pong lahat. Madam Chair, meron lamang po, habang tayo po ay nagbabrowse sa ating pong social media po, meron po tayong napansin na isa pong tawag mula po sa atin pong community or citizen po dito po sa lungsod ng Lipa. At noong nakaraang araw din po, Madam Chair, ay nabanggit nyo rin po ito sa inyo pong lingkod dahil nakaka-alarma po. Dahil hindi lamang po ang City of Lipa ang tinag dito, kundi kayo rin po, Vice Mayor Camille, at ang iba pong mga konsehales. Ito po ay isang concern ng isa pong magulang, kung pwede ko po sanang basahin. Mula po kay Jeneline Olan de Silva, this post is for awareness. Sana po maaksyonan kasi nakakabahala na at nakakatakot. Kanina pong siguro mga bandang 11:45 AM sa Lipa po, sa makalampas ng konti ng Red Ribbon Bayan beside San Sebastian Cathedral po. Naglalakad po kami kasi papunta po kami ng Jollibee. Kagagaling lang po ng church. Hawak ko po sa kamay ang anak ko na 4 years old and 5 months. Ang anak ko. Malayo pa lang, napansin ko na si ate na nagsasalita mag-isa. Ginawa ko po habang papalapit siya sa amin. Nilipat ko na po ang anak ko sa kabilang kamay ko kasi takot ako sa ganyan. Pero inililipat ko pa lang po ang anak ko, binilisan niya po ang lakad at napakalakas na binangga ang anak ko mismo. Dahilan para mapaupo ang anak ko pero hawak ko pa din. nauuna lang po ng konti ang asawa ko since hindi kami kasya sa sidewalk. Nasa mid-40 siguro ang babae, naka-jumper short kanina at inner na sandong color black. Naka-ponytail, sa una talaga hindi mo iisipin na may diferensya. Tapos nung napasigaw ako na ate, Diyos ko naman, kasi alam kong sinadya, siya pa itong galit at hindi ko maintindihan ang sinasabi. Hahabulin sana ang asawa ko pero pinigilan ko lang dahil ang anak ko nangatog na din sa takot. Safety muna ng anak ko ang iniintindi namin. Tapos napatigil ako sa isang tabi para i-check ang anak ko kung okay, kung walang masakit. Medyo lang daw sa siko. Pero kung hindi ko hawak ang anak ko, malamang kahit medyo chubby ang anak ko, ay talagang mapapahiga at mas masasaktan. Yun palang tinigilan naming store na nagtitinda ng mga hikaw at laruan ng mga bata ay pinagtatapon naman ng ang mga paninda niya. This post is for awareness na sana naman kung alam po nating makakasakit o bisyo na ang ganyon ay wag nang hayaang makalabas o makapunta sa matataong lugar. Paano pa kaya kung... Nasaan na yun? Paano pa kaya kung to shorten the post, Madam Chair, is for the awareness po na meron pong isang tao na sinasabi po nila na meron daw pong sakit sa pag-iisip. At natatandaan po natin, Madam Chair, hindi lamang po yung post ni Jeneline Olande Silva ang tungkol po or nagrereklamo po sa taong ito. Kasama din po si Rowena Villanueva Abaco na siya daw po ay naging biktima rin na pinukpok sa ulo nung taong ito nung June 27 nang wala po siyang ginagawa at siya po ay nagpa-ospital para po patingnan ang kanya pong ulo. Ganon din po si Christine de la Cruz na nabiktima noon, hinila po ang buhok at hinila po ang buhok hanggang siya po ay mapaupo. At ganon din po si Sheila May Nicole na siya naman po ay merong ganitong insidente na kung saan marami po siyang pasa na nakuha na nag-OJT po siya nang bigla po niyang makasalubong at bigla na lang po siyang binato, sinaktan ng taong ito. Madam Chair, meron pong picture na nakuha po tayo kung sino po itong taong ito. Hindi lamang po natin ma-identify kung ano po ang kanyang pangalan. Pero natatandaan po natin, Madam Chair, na noong mga nakaraan po nating mga privilege speech ay meron pong mga nagre-recommend na kung pwede po tayo makapaggawa ng isang facility para po sa mga mental health issues or sa mga ganito pong pagkakataon, Madam Chair. So sana po hindi lamang po dito natin mapadinig ang ganito pong concern ng ating pong kababayan, kundi mahanap din po itong taong ito dahil kung sa may simbahan area or sa mga matataong lugar po, hindi lamang po pwedeng bata ang kanya maging biktima or nag-iisa, lalo na po yung mga senior citizens po natin na madalas din po nating nakikita sa mga matataong lugar. Yun po, Madam Chair, ang isa po nating privilege speech po para sa ngayong araw na ito.
Matter brought up is referred to the Committee on Public Safety. Okay, you are recognized.
Tama-tama't naalala ko ho. Kanina pagpunta ho namin dito naman ho sa JP Laurel Highway, hindi yan, may taong grasa rin ho. May itim na may itim, nasa gitna ho siya, nasa gitna ng highway. Hindi ho maintindihan kung siya gahoy tatawid o hindi. Sa akin tingin, Madam Chair, it's about time. Sa ngayon, ipatawag ho natin ang DSWD, Madam Chair, upang upang i-report. Yun hong nasabi ang insidente na sinasabi ho ni Ate Spy at ito rin hong taong grasa na narito. Kasi ganun no, may pahanap ng DSWD at magawa ng aksyon kung ano hong dapat gawin. Kung kinakailangang ipadala sa kanilang bayan, kung ako'y nakakatiyak, hindi po iyan Tagalipa. Dahil sa akin yung tingin, wala pong Tagalipa na gayaan. Iniisa na lang ang natitira. Madam Chair, kaya ako'y naniniwala, hindi yung Tagalipa. Kaya siguro, atin nung tingnan nyo, atin nung alarma ang DSWD at sa ngayon ho, magawa niya ng paraan na makita o matagpuan ang mga nasabi ho nating mga tao na may kaunti-hong
Apo. Okay po. Matter brought up po by Consejal Merlo Silva is to be consolidated po sa privilege speech ni Consejala Spy Toledo. Thank you po.
Tatawagan daw po na yun.
Please go ahead, Consejala Spy.
Madam Chair, ang isa pa po nating privilege speech po, habang meron po tayong mga meeting na ginagawa po kahapon, ay napunta po tayo sa atin pong health, At naisip po natin, Madam Chair, kasama ang ating mga kaibigan, ay isa pong proposal, kung maaari lamang po, Madam Chair, para po sa ating mga barangay functionaries, lalo't higit po sa atin pong mga barangay health workers at mga barangay nutritionist, na baka po pwede po nating maisama sa kanila pong benepisyo bilang isa pong kawani ng ating pong lokal na pamahalaan o ng ating pong barangay, ay mabigyan din po sila ng regular executive check-up po sa ating pong ospital ng Lipa, nang sa ganon, masiguro din po natin ang kalusugan po ng ating pong mga barangay functionaries or yung ating, lalo tigit yung mga BHW and BNS, Madam Chair, dahil sila po yung direct na nakikipag-communicate at umiikot po sa ating mga barangay, at nice din po natin na magkaroon po sila ng additional safetyness pagdating po sa kanilang physical na pangangatawan po, Madam Chair. Sana po mapag-aralan po ito ng atin pong komitiba. Maraming salamat po.
Matter brought up is referred to the Committee on Health. Privilege? Wala na po. We now proceed with the reading of the minutes of the preceding session and approval of the same. Honorable Attorney Gali Angeles, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I respectfully move for to dispense with the reading of the following minutes. Minutes of the June 13, 2024 regular session and minutes of the June 19, 2024 regular session. And at the same time, I respectfully move for the approval of the same.
I'm declaring a recess. Resumes. Honorable Attorney Gali Angeles, you are recognized. What?
Thank you, Madam Chair. I would like to amend my motion earlier, and my motion now, finally, is as follows. I respectfully move to defer with the approval of the June 13, 2024 regular session. And secondly, I respectfully move to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the June 19, 2024 regular session and the approval of the same. So I have two motions,
Okay,
Madam
we
Chair.
tackle first your first motion regarding the deferment of the June 13 minutes. Is there any second?
Discussion.
Walang magsa-second po.
For deferment.
For deferment.
May we know if Councilor Junjun is present online, so we would know. I think he has expressed his concern and position regarding this matter. Approval of, the issue is approval of the June 13, 2024 regular session minutes. Suspended mo na nga. May I move for suspension of the...
I'm declaring a recess.
Recess pala.
Okay, session resumes.
Okay. Madam Chair, thank you very much. I am respectfully withdrawing my recent motion of deferment, for the deferment of the June 13, 2024 minutes of the regular session, June 13, 2024.
All right po.
Second. Seconded.
We
Withdrawing. Withdrawing. I'm withdrawing.
Okay, seconded by Honorable Silva. Any discussion? Objection?
Hindi lang. Ano na lang. Sorry, sasabihin mo na lang, motion is withdrawn.
Oh. No need for second.
No need na.
Yeah.
Motion is withdrawn na lang.
Okay
Lagay sa
po.
order.
Motion
Is
by
withdrawn.
Honorable Angeles is withdrawn.
Withdrawing. Ito na ang final motion, ha? I respectfully move for the following motions. Number 1, to dispense with the reading of the minutes of the June 13, 2024 regular session and the minutes of the June 19, 2024 regular session and of the approval of the 2 minutes.
Any second? Seconded by Honorable Silva. Discussion?
Si Junjo, wala na. Di-discuss.
Wala. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved.
Yung whereas natin kasi ano. I-reiterate lang.
Okay po.
Kauna-unahan yun. Whereas.
Proposed ordinances and resolutions for second reading. Honorable Rocafort, you are recognized.
Madam Chair, I move that we dispense reading of committee report on environment 2024-01, the letter of the city mayor for requesting the August body for a passage of a resolution granting authority to enter into a MOA for the creation of the Kalumpang River Watershed Management Council be adopted, Madam Chair.
Any second? Seconded by Honorable Silva, Loho, Umali, Makala. Discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the second reading. Honorable Toledo, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I move for the dispense of the committee report number LGBT and PWD 2024-003, letter of the city mayor requesting the August body for the amendment of special ordinance number 82-2020, Gender and Development Code of the City of Lipa, to be adopted
Any second?
for the second reading.
Seconded by Honorable Silva, Loho. Discussion? Honorable Silva? Nothing. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the second reading. Honorable Bautista, you are recognized.
Thank you po, Madam Chair. I move for the adoption of my oral report discussing the letter of the City Mayor, Honorable Mayor Eric B. Africa, addressed to the Sangguniang members for the proposed Memorandum of Agreement between the DOST, Region 4A, and the City Government of Lipa in connection with the innovation, science, and technology for accelerating regional technology-based development and the smart sustainable communities programs of DOST po.
Any second? Seconded by Honorable Silva, Toledo, Manalo, Ronquillo, Makala, Morada. Discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the second reading. Business for the day.
Business for the day. Number 1, letter of the City Mayor requesting for a resolution granting authority to enter into a deed of absolute sale with Paula Lingao relative to the purchase of parcels of land to be utilized for the proposed school site of San Carlos Elementary School.
Refer to the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 2, letter of the City Mayor requesting for a resolution granting authority to enter into a deed of donation with the Department of Health, specifically the Center of Health Development, Calabarzon, pertaining to the construction of the Lipa Health Centers.
Refer to the Committee on Health.
Number 3, letter of the City Mayor requesting for resolution granting authority to enter into a memorandum of understanding and data sharing agreement between the City Government of Lipa and the National Meat Inspection Service.
Refer to the Committee on Agri.
Number 4, letter of the City Mayor requesting for resolution granting authority to enter into a memorandum of understanding between the City Government of Lipa through the Lipa City Hospital System and the Bureau of Jail Management and Penology Male and Female Dormitory of Lipa City.
Refer to the Committee on Health.
Number 5, letter of the City Mayor requesting for a full-blown hearing on the issue of ownership of parcel of land between Barangay Munting Pulo and spouses Juanito and Rosario Sabay.
Ano to? Land use and Committee of Appointment. And the lead committee si Junjun na lang. Attorney Gali. Land kasi is
Land, pero barangay versus.
so barangay affairs. Well, land use. Sige. Refer to the Committee of the Whole to be chaired by Attorney Gali Angeles. 5, for business for the day, number 5.
Number 6, letter of the City Administrator forwarding the alteration plan and alteration plan analysis of Monte Claro Home Phase 3 and requesting a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to grant the corresponding alteration plan permit.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 7, letter of the City Administrator forwarding the alteration plan and alteration plan analysis of Amia Rosa 2 expansion and requesting a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to grant the corresponding alteration of plan permit.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 8, letter of the City Administrator forwarding the alteration plan and alteration of plan analysis of Bloomfield Homes Phase 2 and requesting a resolution authorizing the City Mayor to grant the corresponding alteration of plan permit.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 9 to
What is the point of order, Honorable Rocafort?
Madam Chair, may we know from our Secretariat if the area for the alteration plan of each request was also submitted to the Sangguniang Panglungsod, Madam Chairman. Gaano po kalaki yung pa-alter nila, Madam Chair? It also was submitted sa atin pong records. Because wala po siya doon sa binasa. Ano ga? Sit-sit ka na, sit-sit. Dapat nakalagay sa request. Dapat tama yung binibigay sa ating sulat ng pino-forward ng city admin. Hindi tama. Medyo.
As per the attachment po sa business for the day number 8, yung sa Bloomfield po ay 162 square meters. Ang inyo pong inquiry ay lahat?
162 lang?
Sa Bloomfields po.
Ba? Ano kaya mapa-alter?
Proposed alteration lang po. From saleable lot to deep well and generator set, and overhead tank. Yung Bloomfield po yun.
Yun lang. Ha? Bakit hindi nila pina-alter yung tinayuan ng... Sige po, saka na. Yung iba po, wala? Hindi ako. Lumipat ako. Doon sa akin pa. Mas malaki. Dito.
With regard po sa Monte Claro Homes Phase 6, Business for the Day number 6, 120 square meters po. Ang from saleable lot to water tank and pump house.
Denied na.
We continue na po. Attorney, ano mo na lang
Business for the Day number 9 to number 24, reclassification requests of various owners for various property located at different barangays.
Refer to the Committee on Land Use.
Number 25, supplemental budget number 1 for the budget year 2024 of the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay 5.
Refer to the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 26, supplemental budget number 1 of Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay 5.
Refer to the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 27, supplemental budget number 1 for the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Lumbang.
Refer to the Committee on Appropriations.
Number 28, Sangguniang Panlalawigan ng Batangas, Resolution number 572, year 2024, approving Ordinance number 2023-29.
Noted.
Number 29, Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Batangas. Number 29 to number 38. Various Sangguniang Panlalawigan of Batangas Resolution approving various special ordinances of the City of Lipa.
Noted.
Number 39, request for accreditation of Cobra Guardians Brotherhood Philippines International Incorporated.
Refer to the Committee on Accreditation. Resolutions and ordinances for the third and final reading. Honorable Rocafort, you are recognized.
Madam Chair, move that we pass a resolution granting authority to the City Mayor to enter into a MOA with for the creation of the Kalumpang River Watershed Management Council. The same be considered as approved for third and final reading and exempt of the three reading principle.
Jointly moved by Honorable Silva, seconded by Makala and Loho and Umali. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading. Honorable Toledo, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Would like to pass an ordinance amending Special Ordinance number 82-2020, Section 5, 6, and 7, Article 3, Chapter 4, for the third and final reading, Madam Chair.
Jointly moved by Honorable Silva, seconded by Honorable Bautista, Manalo, Loho, Rocafort, Macala, Ronquillo. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading. Honorable Bautista, you are recognized.
Madam Chair, I move for the passage of a resolution granting authority to the City Mayor to enter a Memorandum of Agreement with DOST in connection with the iStart and SSC programs of DOST for third and final reading.
Any second? Jointly moved by Honorable Silva, second and Loho, seconded by Honorable Toledo, Manalo, Umali, Ronquillo. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading. Other matters, Honorable Rocafort, You are recognized.
Madam Chair, please consider as urgent the following matters reported to the Committee on Appropriation: the supplemental budget of Barangay Talisay, Bagong Pook, and Bulacnin. Urgency pala.
Duly seconded. Discussion. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
Madam Chair, move that we pass a resolution approving the supplemental budget of the following barangay: Talisay, Bagong Pook, and Bulacnin. The same be considered as approved for third and final reading and exempt from the three-reading principle.
Jointly moved by Honorable Bautista, Silva, Manalo, Loho, Ronquillo, seconded by Honorable Macala, Umali, Toledo. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, a request for the amendment of Special Ordinance Number 2024-01, Ordinance appropriating the amount of 1,799,995.02 for the acquisition of the 646 square meters parcel of property acquired by the city government at Barangay San Carlos, Lipa City to 2 million pesos be referred to the Committee on Appropriation, Madam Chair.
Refer to the Committee on Appropriations.
Madam Chair, I move that the same be considered as urgent.
Duly seconded. Discussion. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
Madam Chair, I move that we pass a resolution requesting the Lipa City Appraisal Committee to amend their appraised value of property for the said request Madam Chair. The same be considered as approved for third and final reading and exempt from the reading principle.
Jointly moved by Honorable Silva, seconded by Honorable Macala and Dumali. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Babalik natin by sa appraisal. Pababago natin yung appraisal. And Madam Chair, other matters. Hindi pa tapos. Parang hindi na ako naalis. Madam Chair, this is with regards to our ordinance. That was the subject matter of the June. Ano yung pinagtalunan natin? 2024 minutes, Madam Chair, with regards to the ordinance na nagbibigay po ng 2,500 na prangkisa doon sa mga district franchise, doon po sa mga tricycle drivers na quorum. Madam Chair, dahil po sa clamor ng marami sa atin pong mga barangay captains na sila po ay mamumroblema dahil kulang yung ibinigay po nating 2,500 na prangkisa base po doon sa ordinansang ipinasa natin, Madam Chairman, at base rin po sa konsultasyon natin sa Executive Department, ay pabor po sila. Nadagdagan po yung atin pong prangkisa na ibinigay na 2,500, Madam Chair. At ang atin pong ninanais ay bilangin talaga kung ilan yung walang prangkisa sa lungsod ng Lipa, bukod po doon sa 2,500 nang masolusyonan po natin yung mga walang prangkisa, Madam Chair, at mabigyan natin silang lahat ng prangkisa. Ito po ay clamor at pakiusap ng atin pong 72 barangay captains ng lungsod ng Lipa. So, Madam Chair, I move that this matter be referred to the proper committee para mapag-aralan po natin, nadagdagan yung 2,500 na initial na ibinigay natin at kung maaari ay mapag-aralan na mabigyan natin posibleng lahat ng walang prangkisa, Madam Chair.
Refer to the Committee on Public Utilities. Other matters, Honorable Silva, you are recognized.
Madam Chair, I move that item number 16 and 21 under business for the day be considered as urgent, Madam Chair. Makala, urgency. 16 and 21. Nicole. I move that we pass an ordinance reclassifying a property of Miss Ariel Nican Hernandez Gutierrez from residential to commercial with an area of 182 square meters covered by TCT number 072 2024 002997, lot number 2G 6B2 11113E, located at Barangay Sabang, Lipa City, for third and final reading.
Hindi pa po approve ang urgency, ha?
Wala pa nga?
Any second for urgency?
Ano yung number 68? Ano yung pinakikiusap at ari tagali pa?
Lahat tagal pa.
Parang gali. Ano ba, re? Ayun sa kapatid ni Nico. Sa Barangay Sabang. Nico, Bukitan. Commercial apartment, palit lang, 182. Apartment. Question.
Any second for urgency?
Ayun. I would like to read.
Duly seconded. Discussion? Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
I move that we pass an ordinance classifying a property of Ms. Ariel Nica Hernandez Gutierrez from residential to commercial use with an area of 182 square meters located at Barangay Sabang, Lipa City, for third and final reading.
Seconded by Honorable Rocafort Umali Makala. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Likewise, Madam Chair, I move that item number 21 be considered as urgent.
Any second? Seconded by Honorable Umali. Discussion. Honorable Rocafort, you are recognized.
Madam Chair, would like to read the request. The request is request from agricultural to residential use of Mr. Arvin Reyes of 473 square meter property owned by Carl Chester Lanes. Iba po ang gagamit sa may-ari. Bakit po?
Ito ho'y parang kapatid, pinagagamit na.
Ay bakit po hindi pa yung kapatid na lang ang nagpa-reclass at yung isa pang gagamit ang nagpa-reclass?
Ay mali siguro ang sulat, pero ina rin. Ang mahalaga din ma-approve natin, matulungan natin ang magkapatid na taga Barangay Rizal. Nasa abroad daw.
Yun.
Nasa abroad daw.
Paano ganyan ang gano'n ang sagot ng mga kasama ko din ng konsehal? Nasa abroad.
Ayun. Basta
meron hubang SPA
authority
na ipa-reclassify niya yung property? Meron.
According to our beautiful secretary, we have.
Okay. Sige po.
Okay na. Gusto makita?
Hindi na.
Okay.
Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
I move that we pass an ordinance classifying a property of Mr. use of Mr. Arvin Reyes Lanes, 473 square meters, located at Barangay Rizal, Lipa City, from agricultural use to residential use for third and final reading.
Any second? Seconded by Honorable Rocafort and Umali. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, with regard to the letter of the Honorable Eric Africa, our Mayor, regarding the hiring of consultant on finance and consultant on environmental management, Madam Chair, I move that this matter be considered as urgent.
Any second? Duly seconded. Discussion. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
I move that we pass a resolution authorizing the Mayor Eric Africa to hire consultant on finance for third and final reading effective on this day, July 3,
Any second?
2024, for third and final reading.
Any second?
Makala.
Seconded by Honorable Makala and Dumali. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Likewise, Madam Chair, I move that we pass a resolution authorizing the Mayor, Eric Africa, to hire consultant on environmental and management effective on July 3, 2024 for third and final reading.
Seconded by Honorable Loho, Rocafort, Umali, Makala, Toledo. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, with regard to my privileged speech a while ago regarding the use of the PNR as a socialized housing project and access road for the public in the city of Lipa, Madam Chair, I move that this matter be considered as urgent.
Duly seconded. Discussion. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
Madam Chair, I move that we pass a resolution requesting His Excellency President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., the President of the Philippines, to allow the utilization of idle properties of the Philippine National Railways, PNR, in the city of Lipa for urban poor housing projects and for additional access roads for the public in the city of Lipa for third and final reading.
Seconded by Honorable Rocafort, Umali, Makala. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Ano, ipakukan pa natin, bibigyan pa natin sulat ang housing one?
Honorable Umali, you are recognized.
Direct na.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Move for motion for urgency regarding the request of for resolution granting authority to the city mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the ITCPH for the transfer of the ITCPH meat cutting facility. Ooh.
For urgency, duly seconded. Discussion. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
Madam Chair, may request for a resolution granting authority to the city mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement with the ITCPH on pig husbandry for the transfer of the ITCPH meat cutting facility for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Honorable Silva, seconded by Honorable Makala and Loho. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
And another motion for urgency, Madam Chair, request for the of the city mayor for request for a resolution granting authority to the city mayor to enter into a memorandum of understanding and data sharing agreement with the National Meat Inspection Service, Madam Chair.
Duly seconded. Discussion. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
Move for request for a resolution granting authority to the city mayor to enter into a memorandum of agreement, memorandum of understanding and data sharing agreement with the National Meat Inspection Service for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Honorable Silva, seconded by Honorable Makala. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam
Please
Chair.
go ahead.
Madam Chair, regarding po yung privilege ni Consiala Spy Toledo last, I think that was last June 13, regarding po yung regarding yung mga spay ng animals and free anti-rabies vaccines for pet owners in the subdivision located in the city. Ako po ay sa series of meetings with the City Veterinary Office, atin hong nalaman na meron naman pong schedule quarterly na castration ng ating pong mga animals. Yung mga aso at pusa, may schedule po sila every quarter. Kailangan lamang magparehistro ng first come first serve po kasi ito. Kaya medyo kailangan magparehistro agad. Every quarter. So vaccination of pets is a continuous program brought by the CityBet to the scheduled barangay. So, merong schedule ang CityBet po para sa lahat ng barangay at para sa vaccination ng mga aso at pusa. Further will be the approval and implementation ng atin pong Companion Animal Regulation Ordinance of LIPA or CAROL, one-time registration of dogs and cats with less is institutionalized with information that a revenue collection clerk from city treasurer is with the city veterinary office to instantly issue receipt and receive payment. Furthermore, that the collection of fees by the city veterinary office was previously prohibited by the COA, hence a collection clerk nga was assigned to the city treasurer. Numbers of castrated, spayed, and vaccinated pets are subject to approved budget. It must be noted that a big portion of budget is allocated to livestock vaccines to avoid infectious diseases that could adversely affect humans. And that the city veterinary office, based on the detailed plans, programs, and projects, will submit and discuss their requests for additional funding and personnel in the upcoming budget hearing. For information lang po, Madam
Thank you so much, Honorable King
Maraming
Omali.
salamat.
Other matters, Honorable Makala, you are recognized.
Good umaga, Vice Mayor. There is a letter of the City Mayor Eric Africa addressed to the Sangguniang members through Presiding Officer Honorable Vice Mayor Camille Lopez, endorsing the contingency plan crafted by the Lipa City Disaster Risk and Reduction Management Office, designed to address potential scenarios involving volcanic eruption, flooding, and landslide. I move that this matter be urgent, Madam Presiding Officer.
Any second for urgency?
Second.
Duly seconded. Discussion.
Likewise.
Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
Likewise, Madam Presiding Officer, I move we adopt the contingency plan crafted by the Lipa City Disaster Risk and Reduction Management Office, designed to address potential scenarios involving volcanic eruption, flooding, and landslide for third and final reading.
What's the gibberish? What's the gibberish about?
What?
Kidding lang.
Resolution. Okay.
Any second?
Second.
Okay.
Seconded by Honorable Rocafort. Objection? Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, move to adjourn.
Please go ahead, Honorable Rocafort.
Madam Chair, please consider as urgent the supplemental budget of Barangay Tangway.
Ano po?
Supplemental budget of SK of Barangay Tangway, Madam Chair, for urgency.
Duly seconded. Discussion. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for urgency.
Madam Chair, move that
We would like
pass.
to acknowledge po ang presence po ng ating minamahal na kapitan from Barangay Latag, Kapitan Renato de los Reyes, de los Santos. Ayun. Sorry. Ayan. Please go ahead po.
Madam Chair, move that we pass a resolution approving the supplemental budget of the Sangguniang Kabataan of Barangay Tangway amounting to 800,198.40. The same be considered as approved for third and final reading.
Jointly moved by Honorable Silva Bautista Manalo, seconded by Honorable Ronquillo Makala Umali Loho Toledo. Objection. Hearing none, the motion is hereby approved for the third and final reading.
Madam Chair, move to adjourn.
Any second for adjournment? Duly seconded. Session is now adjourned. Maraming salamat po.